Hey guys, today we're going to be exploring community TV, going behind the scenes with Mike Ryan and learning how the City of West Bend videos are produced. Mike, could you tell us a little bit about the history of community TV?
Yeah, community TV has been here since 1978. This originally started, like I say, at the cable company, and then what happened is it went actually to the old Badger Middle School. That's where it was housed for a number of years. It was kind of a cooperative agreement between the city and the school district at that point to get that done. In 1992, when the city acquired this building for City Hall, the cable TV stuff was moved downstairs where the police department is now. That's another one of those things, and we've been moved around a little bit. In the last couple of years, you know, the City Hall was renovated, remodeled, and they moved us upstairs, and I finally got us to where we really should be, which is right next to the council chambers. And up here we have an actual studio at this point, which is, you know, a separate room. It's nicer. We can do a lot of different things in it. And we have the control room over there in the corner, and that, you know, that's where we control everything. So we're in pretty good shape that way.
How about your experience with the community groups in West Bend?
Okay, well, we've worked with a lot of different community groups in West Bend. You know, the Threshold, United Way, the Art Museum, Museum of Wisconsin Art, the History Center, Volunteer Center, Life of Hope. We've done a lot of work with city departments as well. You know, the Park and Rec Department, the Police Department, and the Fire Department. And we've done a lot of stuff with the Chamber of Commerce as well, including candidate forums and ribbon cuttings. Some of the stuff we've done out in the community, we've done like Fiesta Latina and German Night. Of course, a lot of German fests. You know, you can't miss that. And lately, the Mud Run. You know, that's always a fun one to have.
So the effect, Mike, of community TV on all of those groups within West Bend?
Well, the idea is to first of all, let people know that those things actually exist. A lot of people, you know, if you don't get into something like this, you don't necessarily see it. So we're out there helping them get their message out. We're out there helping them get some, you know, information out to the people, kind of market themselves to everybody. And it helps. They get response from the community, and so they keep coming back and doing things like that.
So you've been with the City of West Bend for 12 years, Mike. This chapter is closing and another one's going to be starting for you. What are you going to miss the most about your time with community TV?
Well, actually, I think that's just it. The people and being out in the community. That's always been the fun part of this.
Mike, you told us a lot about the history of community TV. Can you tell us what we should look for in the future?
Well, the future Patrick's going to take care of, and a lot of that is going to be going into social media and going into more of a marketing aspect of the city, just because that's what's needed next. And that, you know, that's the nice part about this stuff, is it changes as it goes on. And as long as you can keep up with the changes, then I think you're doing good.
You mentioned the control room. Can we take a peek behind the scenes?
Yeah, now's a good time to see it.
I'll follow you in.
Okay. The setup for the council chambers, and we've got remote control cameras out there, and this is our control system. We record to here and everything else. On the other side of it, it's the same equipment, but instead we're on in the studio, so we can do remote control cameras in the studio and all. So down here is our basic playback area, and we've got a setup. So we send stuff out to Charter, we send stuff to AT&T Uverse, and then what we did a couple of years ago was we added these Incodex encoders. So now we stream the channels, you know, 24/7 live. When I first started here, these two things were filled with VCRs, and everything was on videotape, which, you know, it doesn't look very good. And in the long run, of course, you can't put as many programs out. Everything now is digital. It's off of one of these hard drives. We've got thousands of hours worth of program in there. We can access anything we want to in there.
Awesome. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for showing us how everything is produced here in West Bend. Thank you personally for your 12 years of service in modernizing community TV. Really appreciate all of your efforts. And thank you for joining us. Next month, we'll have Adam Gitter with Economic Development.